Three, two, one.
I always get asked, what's your favorite part of the project? I have no idea, actually. It's very, very hard because every time I look around, and every different perspective has got something completely original and even unexpected to me, but that's good. I think that's why clients come to us. This is why we get excited. This is why we get up in the morning, to really bring a bit of a magic, a bit of an experience within the design journey. And I really wouldn't know. I love the larder. I love the functionality of the kitchen. Actually, I would love to have a bit of a kitchen bar like this. On the other side, there's something incredible because you've got arches with velvet curtains, and then by the time you close the curtains, you can be in a restaurant. Then you've got the piano corner with a quite bold wallpaper, a lounge area. So it's, to be honest, it's such a small space, but there are so many zones within the space, which I believe is what really making this project a bit more special, a bit different, a proper journey really within the house. We're very into lighting, and we get very passionate about lighting. So when the clients told us that they wanted to have a proper ambience and a very, very warm atmosphere, for us it was very natural to just get on board our trusted lighting supplier called Lucent. We did a lighting plan with them, and then we managed really to create all the spots of lights, all the shadows and the pond of lights, if you want, which were necessary. And I really think it's working really, really well. I had the pleasure to come yesterday to the photo shoot, and sort of an evening time, just really understand and appreciate the lighting effect of the house. And I'm really, really happy how the whole mix, the contrast, if you want, between the architectural light, a very, very specific point in the light where it's needed, but also the decorative light, are really, really talking the same language. They've got the same temperature, the same ambience, and the same atmosphere. I really believe that anything indoor should go outdoor. I really believe that there's no point to have a wonderful kitchen or lounge or dining room without looking outside and making sure that whatever happens outside, A, justifies the investment you've done indoor, but also it should be as pleasant as the interiors. So at that time, I asked what sort of the mood and feel the clients wanted to have for that garden. And when they gave me the brief and they told me that they wanted a continuation of the interiors outdoor, that's where I called our trusted landscape designer, Emma. And it's just been a pleasure really to work with her again and to really kind of connect on the same wavelength on what we wanted for the indoor could be sort of mirrored on the outdoor. So she came aboard, and I really think she did an amazing job. Residential spaces also do require a lot of efficiency, and especially when it comes to the kitchen. Once you understand the look and feel of the kitchen, you need to be very functional. You need to really work around the millimeter, and most of all, listen how the client interact to that kitchen and how the client actually will live around the kitchen space. So once I understood the look and feel that the clients wanted, I took them to the showroom that we use all the time. It's called K&I Kitchens. They're in Camden, and we sat down with the owner, Colleen, and it's just amazing because once again, he really understood the sort of look and feel they wanted for the kitchen, but also he really understood what the clients like to do. And what we designed together here is just a very, very simple black and white, almost like an industrial style looking kitchen on that side. And then we've got this high table, which is great actually for baking, to enjoy your breakfast in the morning, or perhaps a very, very simple dinner on a bar stool. And this part is something actually you don't really notice, but that's where all the storage here goes. So you got a hidden wine fridge, you got another fridge over there, and this is where everything stands to go. But because it's dark, because it's minimal, it kind of disappears. And it didn't really stop into the kitchen, because we even asked him, can you do something, can you actually use your kitchen fittings and your kitchen carcasses and your kitchen modules and transform a dining room into a bit of a restaurant? And he says yes. So I don't know how he did it, but I think he did an outstanding job, because on the other side there is a wonderful table which matches this finish, and then you've got this beautiful paneling made of antique mirrors. And to me, the proportion, the attention to details, the look, the way he managed to crack the whole dining room, from a very practical way and from a production point of view, was outstanding. I know I just said that actually I can't really pick one favorite corner, but that to me, that one is pretty special. And the rationale of this larder was to make sure that there was, on the other side of a very simple, minimal, functional kitchen, you would get something with a lot of energy, something alive, something with personality. In a nutshell, an open larder. So the idea was to create a bit of a dark niche around it, paint it black, leave the fireplace and just treat it as a feature really, and get this very thin metal structure, which is an open larder. I'm actually quite jealous, because I would really love to sort of cook and entertain myself and my guests and my family into this kitchen. But perhaps this is the way we're going to design our next kitchen. So that to me has got something very special. And I'm so happy that the clients can enjoy this particular and sort of contrasting idea of having an open larder in front of a kitchen every single day. So happy for them. Design the kitchen, design the restaurant if you want. You've got a lounge area, you've got the piano corner. Well, the real surprise, if you want, or perhaps that's why clients come to us, is because they like to surprise themselves. And most of all, their friends, their guests, when they come around for a glass of wine or for a dinner. And that's what I always tell my clients, if we're having a guest toilet, let's go quite bold on it, because that is the moment, that is the place that you can do something surprising. That's the little washroom where everyone you go and wash your hands. It's like, whoa, this is very special. This is very unexpected. And I'm just so glad that they came on board with us, because we specified this very contrasting wallpaper from a company called Baboon. And the minute you got inside, you're like in a completely different planet. But that's good, because you're spending a few seconds, few minutes in there, and you should have that sort of a kick, that sort of a surprise, which makes, in my opinion, any guest toilet pretty special. I've done more than 150 projects by now, and I have to say the best projects are always happening when the clients are coming fully on board with us. And the clients were amazing, because they trusted us from the beginning until the end. They were so comfortable to come into the unknown, if you want. They were so comfortable to push the boundaries, to do something which personally I've never seen it, to kind of embrace that design journey with us. So if this project is very special, if this environment has got a lot of glamour, if the contrasts are working together, if we manage to do something quite extraordinary and out of the ordinary for that matter, it's because of them, because they were really and fully on board. And these are the sort of people we like to work with, because in my opinion, that's where the real magic happens. We push them quite a lot, but also they're very comfortable to come on a design journey with us. So thank you guys. I really appreciate your energy, your guys being very open-minded, and for trusting us. Really thank you.